And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And getting to start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Next pitch is outside. Ozuna with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Trey Turner at the plate. 3 hits last night. So he was a big factor in getting that win. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's the ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. That pitch clips the outside corner. And a full count now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year. Averaged 60 yards per kick. And we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. Handles, throws to first. Rutschman retired. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Josh Young.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Young getting to start at third, batting in the cleanup spot, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one is upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Back here at Angel Stadium, and starting in this one, Yuri Perez. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's outside.
That's out.
Ball 1. next offering is fouled back. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. That one ripped for Armstrong. Going back. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Mike Trout, 7th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. That one not close. 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. It has the distance. Gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-1. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. The American League leader in RBIs this year. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. Close, but called the ball. 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Puts it away for the out. Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Marlins.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. And up next for Miami, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Taylor Ward. That's a strike. 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, you're playing with fire, starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
The 0-1. That's the third. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And next for LA, Zach Neto.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
That one in there across the letters. A little bit low. One ball, one strike. Moniak off of first with 2 away.
He's in there.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Way upstairs. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Garrett Hampson. Kikuchi back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball. 2-2.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And that drops in for a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Moniak sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Late swing, fouled off. Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3, and it's even up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And there's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Turner in the box lays off for ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And fouled off. Here goes the runner. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Step off, throw to first, and Turner's back in. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs.
Call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fitzgerald hauls it in for the out. 1 away. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that's too high. Tied up here in the early going. There's a swing and a miss.
2-1's the count.
That one hit to right. Fitzgerald has this one sized up. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Mike Trout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Rip to short. Sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Josh Young. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Trout sizing this one up, makes the catch for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's deep. And it's gone. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. And they jump out front. It's 3-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in, Dylan Cruz. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike.
0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Now here is Garrett Hampson. Right through there for a strike. Hampson in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Jorge Soler. That's to third. Young whips it across, and a quick out, number 1. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels, and that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Marlins leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one almost
1 ball,
got
2
him.
strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's down and away. In the air, left field. Cruz on his way over. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That missed
1 ball,
by a
1
lot,
strike.
and it's 1-1. Upstairs.
2-1.
Inside.
That's inside.
3-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Turner slings it across. That ends the frame. Back in Anaheim, ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Marlins, Ryan Mountcastle.
No, that's
Just
low.
missed.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 to count.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now here is Marcell Ozuna. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's inside. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Trey Turner. Just missed. Check swing, called strike. Up the middle, and that one handled. No play, that's an infield single.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jack Kachanowicz.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So a man at first. Adley Rutschman, the next up for the Marlins. Outside.
Wow.
Now move to first. And Turner's back in. The 1-0. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Stepping in, Josh Young.
1 ball, no
in
strikes.
the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. 2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Yoan Moncada. Check swing called strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Moniak batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
A little bit low.
No, that missed.
The Fish up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. In for a strike. 1-2. And that just misses.
Count's full.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Zach Neto digs in now. Very high with that one. And that's ball one. Knee high, that's in for a strike. To third. Young tosses to first, and the inning is over. Top of the 6th inning, and at the plate for Miami, Tyler Fitzgerald. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
1-1.
Fought off foul.
Ball.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Dylan Cruz. And delivers outside. Next offering is downstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong, and there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Outside.
Good
That's the
spot
ball.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Sliced hard but foul.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Good eye in that
That's the
spot.
ball.
Runners at first and second with
Full
one
count.
gone, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1-2.
And a curve misses outside, ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 3. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Marcell Ozuna. Ball one
That's
low.
the ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt. Throws. Save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded. And there's a force at every base. 2 outs. Bases full. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Oh.
First offering, and it just misses. Where'd that last pitch miss?
Pressure's on
2 balls,
right
no
here.
strike.
2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count
right.
and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Ball one there.
Yeah.
And that's in the dirt. And the count 2-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Fly ball down the line. Cruz turns to the right on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Now here is Nolan Shanuel. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Mike Trout. That's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. And That's downstairs.
That's down.
Now 1-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
He goes down looking. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jesus Tinoco.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tinoco, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Ball to strike. The pitch. And downstairs.
2-1.
And that is out of play. Struck him out looking. Josh Young, the next up for the Marlins. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 2-0. And another ball.
That's a ball. 3-0.
There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Young leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Slider got him for strike 3. Dylan Cruz will hit next. That's too low. And that's ball 1. And there's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
runner takes off. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one way inside. And that one is lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 7-2. And now Garrett Hampson. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Tinoco throws over, and he dives back in safely. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the dirt, but kept close. Broken bat, and it's popped up.
That's a foul.
And that's a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two and two.
In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Keaton Wynn.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. Just missed. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And that one is going to go. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. Ohapi, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Comes up empty.
Threw that fastball right by him,
0-2.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the
One ball,
mound.
2 strikes.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Line drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ward now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Man at second. Nice grab. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that skips in the dirt. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 2.
1-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 2. That one missing inside. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And the next pitch is way outside. And there's the automatic. Right through there for a strike. Ohapi at third with 2 away. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Hans Kraus.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now Ryan Mountcastle. They say you win.
0-1.
That's inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Hit in the air, right field. Trout flashes the leather on the run and catch. And now, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is down low. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent.
Runner takes off and a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's in there. That's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matthew Liberatore.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. That's out to center field. And that's down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Luis Rengifo.
That's high.
And that's way high. And it's 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's in there at the knees. Neto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Slice down the right side. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. So a man aboard at the plate. Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. There's the strike. 0-1 now. Foul ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Quijada.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Josh Young getting ready to hit. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add on. It's 8-3. And up next for Miami, Tyler Fitzgerald. Splits the plate. Strike 1. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Jump throw and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Fouled off left side. Just off the outside edge.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That's foul.
Misses.
Nope, that's outside.
2-2.
Ball.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the ninth. And that one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, called strike. Fitzgerald leads off first with one away. Late swing, foul to the left. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Squirts away a little bit to second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away, and getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Way inside. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now. You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Now it's going to be Garrett Hampson. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Ryan Mountcastle. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Trout snags it, and that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. Out towards right center field. Ozuna should have it. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
That was absolute
2 balls, 1
gas.
strike.
Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one at triple digits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Angels with only 1 out left. So 2 down now, and here is Taylor Ward. That's through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the first two games of this series on the road.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.